that your phone or mine? Where's my
Mine.
phone?
I just texted Mary Sue.
You which?
I just texted Mary Sue.
Okay. Do you remember the password? Oh, they've probably turned it off anyway, because, yeah, they've turned it off. Never mind.
They do at the start.
Is that where it landed?
And they will, like, as the game goes on.
Sure, okay. I was going to say, I was like...
I'll get her back when I start.
Probably a little too fast, but
So it's my job to do stuff.
If you want, yeah, do you mind?
Nope, I don't. I just want
Okay.
Before I'll cue everybody to air. There's a 1 minute video we'll play before, and then once you see the ice, we'll start.
We're ready to go? All right, excellent. These guys do their LSD, and then we'll be all good to go.
next team's getting ready.
Team Morrison. They're Dodds. She plays mixed doubles, right? Scotland.
Yeah, she also played with Eva Muirhead and has
Yeah,
a
no,
gold medal.
yeah, I know she does. Yeah, realize that too. Yeah.
She's done some things.
Yeah, she's done some things.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure they won gold when she was playing mixed doubles with Malik.
Oh, really? Did she? It's not an Olympic.
No, I'm sorry.
A world gold. Yeah.
The Olympic that year was, I think, it was Bobby Lammy and maybe Eve. I don't remember now.
No, gold medal?
I just meant the Scottish team.
Oh, I
that
see.
was
Okay. Yeah.
No, the gold was the Italian team.
Right. Yeah, of course.
I'm curling a lot harder than up here.
All right, I'm gonna go hit the restroom before we start.
See, that's why.
I think I could grab a coffee with my wood.
At some point.
No.
This year's like where the programs are, right? Like,
Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series, but you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stu a call.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
Hello everyone, welcome to Halifax, our Stew Sell series morning draw here on Wednesday. We are 11 a.m. start, a little 11:15 after our LSD's completed. Team Morrison versus Team Blades.
I'm Jane Flynn Burton, and this is Craig Burton's voice that you just heard, and we're going to be along for the ride with you here today, watching this team's first game in the Bonspiel, both of them. Blades is a Halifax local team, and Morrison comes to us all the way from Scotland.
We're just waiting to find out who won our last stone draw here, last shot draw.
We could not tell from the naked eye. They were very close.
Okay, it looks like we might have a tie. So there's some confusion here on our LSD. Looks like they're so close. We need an official.
We need a third party to come out and make the call. It sounds like their LSDs were identical. That's what we're hearing from the official who was measuring them. Well, if that's the quality of curling we're going to get today, I'm glad I'm here.
Absolutely.
So that's what it is, right?
That's the rules.
So they're tossing a coin, a hammer, because they tied with their LSDs.
Well, there we go. Something we haven't done in a while. Flipping a coin for last.
I'm sure that does not happen often at all, but that's awesome.
All right, looks like Team Morrison is our gonna take last shot into the first end.
Okay, I'll give it a little bit more just because we just haven't, yeah.
Just want to thank our women's sponsors while we have a moment. Neon Train, Rob Billabone, his support of the Bonspiel.
Yeah, this morning we have a great slate of games out here at the Halifax Curling Club. Henderson is playing McNutt on sheet 1. Medusa is playing Inglis on sheet 8. And then we have our game, Morrison and Blades on 2. And Duncan playing Laura St. George on 4. And if you're wondering why our sheets are numbered 1, 8, 2, 4, that's the year that the Halifax Curling Club was founded, which means this is our 200th anniversary for this club. Super exciting. We've got some fun events coming up next month to celebrate. So we'll update you on the other games as we go, but if you are interested in the Inglis Ledesur game, you can also watch that one this morning. It's being commentated by our friends over there. Get them both going.
This is really picking up a curl early.
Yeah, some of the hallmarks of the Halifax Curling Club are the ice is nice and keen and nice and swingy. So the trick here is to throw it out to the broom with good rotation, or you might see these rocks dive a little bit. I don't think either one of these two teams will have that problem.
Just turned it in. Okay, it's tuned a little bit up.
It's also very sweepable ice, which is great for these two teams as well. They're all excellent sweepers.
So I think the team colors is okay, right? Both teams know. We just need to switch. We just need to switch these names. Yes.
Oh, I did that. Oh, I changed.
Nice T-line draw there. Leads Sophie Jackson.
No, just make it, make it so it's legible.
What it was before, I think, was all right.
Nice little out turn hit. We'll roll this 8 foot. I see Team Morrison chasing this.
This first end is just being played nice and clean as each team gets comfortable with the surface. I don't think Team Blades is going to need too much time to get comfortable. They're a hard-working young team. I see them out here practicing at the Halifax Curling Club every week.
Good shot there by second Anna McNutt. Here the players calling numbers. That's the running time of the rock between the two hog lines. So 10.5 is, it would be a sort of a normal or a control to normal weight hit.
Next station said, yeah, now we have another one.
Take your day.
Do it. See if we can get someone who always quite excited to play.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Steffi Atherton up to throw. She's a lefty. You know, I love to see that.
Let you call the lefty shots. Indicating this is a little strong. 10 seconds.
Still really came over though. Looks like Adam's got the ice swinging well this weekend.
There you go.
Nice.
Again, we're just play back and forth this end.
I think that's not unusual for a game between two competitive teams, as they play pretty clean in the first end and then wait for their opportunities in the later ends. But sometimes they get right into it right from the beginning.
Really working this. 10.5. They're a little- right on the nose.
Okay. I'm done. You can throw the same way. They help us. Lead. Lead. Whoa. Early, like, Carol. 10-5. 10-5.
It's
All these teams out here are going to be looking to take the trophy at the end, and it's going to be a new champion this year because last year's champion did not make it out this year to the Bonspiel. That was Silvana Ternzoni that won last year. So we're going to have a new name on the trophy this year.
It's small mistake by Jen Dodds. Just give Team Blades here an opportunity to
Yeah, back 4.
Sorry about that. We're looking like we're picking up a microphone from another sheet. Back here. On sheet 2 again.
What was it? It's sweet.
If we were at High Park Curling Club, would we be calling it sheet stew?
We'd be calling it sheet stew. Yes, we would.
Yeah. It looked perfect. Yeah, they look perfect.
Very appropriate.
We're going to look for a nose hit here from maybe a little roll to the outside. Team Morrison. First intern on this sheet here. And our hit.
Hard.
And a nose hit, Rebecca.
All right, so Cassidy's going to want to keep this one in the rings and
You got it.
force Morrison to roll out for the blank.
Nose, roll your way a little. Okay.
We keep picking up a mic on sheet 8. It's good.
10. Yep.
Steph was 14.
Loud turn, looking for a slight roll of the wing if they can. Just about nose.
When you're only throwing
Yeah. Just a little more of the roll, I think. Like it's
Now we're going to see Team Morrison try and hit and roll out here and get the blank. All right, final stone, first end.
Final stone, first end.
Now I see where you're going.
Big finals matchups. Excuse me, let me just handle this one.
Heel weight is the call and a lot of rotation.
I was watching.
Trying to get some good action on that to get it out of the rings when it makes contact.
Yeah, very nice. 7.5 seconds.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
Left.
Will you be back there? Yeah.
All right, here we go with the second end. The first end was blank. Morrison will retain hammer.
That outcome leg got straight.
Boy. Okay.
But yeah, I think just now it's still 10 cents here. Once if we go till. Yeah.
That's the ice making shit. No experience.
All right. Sir.
Oh, the voice I'm hearing in my ear is Danielle Inglis.
Yeah, Jen Inglis. We can hear Jen real clear.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll just follow along our sheet and listen to Danielle.
Yeah, Team Blades sliding into the house here again, so we'll see a hit from Team Morrison.
Well, she's tricked you there, Craig. I don't think she's throwing.
Hey! Where is it? Hey!
That was a good thing. The early one this morning, 45.
Team Morrison opting for the
Corner
guard.
guard.
Yeah, nice corner guard.
Like it. Gonna see a few more rocks in play this end by the looks of it.
Oh boy. Okay, so all right. Get the play on the ice for a moment here.
Really well.
Okay, out turn. Thing out turn guard. Center guard.
That's fair. Okay. I like 10.
Okay, let's go 11. I don't mind 11.
I will get that curl here.
Well, Danielle's giving us the time over there in sheet 8, 14-2, hog to hog.
I kind of
Nice.
like this. Like half in the 8 foot.
To do this reverse or change the pass.
All right. Looking for a little hit and roll behind the guard here.
Yeah, look at the amount of rotation on that rock. That is.
Line's good. Line's good.
Just thread the needle, poke that right out, right in between everything, and left it sitting right there in the control zone to be what they hope is to be used later.
Oh,
But
easy, easy.
looks like Cassidy Blades has other
Let it
ideas.
sit.
She's going to get rid of that one.
Let it sit, let it sit, let it sit. Come on.
Yeah. Cassie opting to play the hit. You see a little hit and roll towards the center line. Get and protect that one on the 4 foot that they have. Very nice.
Great
Yeah,
shot.
hit and roll. Good.
Okay, 111. T-line?
In turn hit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, I thought Team English did a great job of managing
We're
Just working out some technical bugs here this morning, the first morning of the Stu Cells Classic here at the Halifax Curling Club. We'll get there. It's a long weekend.
Line's good? Line's good? Stay close.
All right, Team Blades. Gonna play an out-turn hit.
This one is really going hard over that center line, but the sweepers are holding it. Good sweeping
I'll
there
try
from
to yell
Anna
louder.
McNutt, who
14.
is a first-year student at Dalhousie University here in downtown Halifax.
This will hit and roll. Let's see if I can't tell from our angle here if they got a little bit covered behind that guard, but if not, let's see Team Morrison here play their little hit and roll under the guard.
Slow control weight hit.
Okay, so whichever rock you make that hole closest to is
Jim Dodd's going hard on this.
Really going, yeah, really working it. Oh.
Just tipped the guard and rolled away. So Blades has a good situation here to try and make sure that she's got that force on.
Yeah, 10-8 you heard, so she's just a little bit down on her weight. No, that's the first miss we've seen, first mistake we've seen. I see Team Blades putting a third rock in the house here, trying to get the force on for the second end.
Well, that's a good shot. Now, see what happens here and try to roll over there to see if they can get right in front of that yellow one, which make it hard for Blades to remove so they can possibly generate their two.
Yeah, looks like playing the in-turn hit and roll in front of the shot rock at the back of the forefoot. See if they can use that rock to protect the one they're going to roll in front of. Or in front of it, excuse me. It's close, off and on.
Well, got the hit, but not the roll, so Blades is just going to remove that again.
Still ended up there. Like, definitely a lot more aggressive on this side. Wait, are you looking for me or are you just chilling? No, I'm just chilling. Okay.
Opted for the in-turn. I'm sorry, out-turn. Jeez, I'm looking at my lefty friend.
Excuse me. Could say clockwise, I guess, and then it's irrelevant which hand you're throwing with.
Yes, that's what I said. Nice.
We've got the roll, very nicely tucked behind that corner guard.
Yeah, really putting the force on here for Team Morrison this second end.
Either that or this. You like a 10 or you like bringing it down? Okay.
All right, we're going to get some action here now. Freeze is the call.
Back four. I think similar to Josh, it's going to be really cool.
It's not going to call it an in-turn draw.
You could call it an in-turn this time.
In-turn freeze here on the
In-turn freeze for the Viking curlers in the crowd.
I got a 9-4.
like the weight. Clear.
Really good. Back four. Hey, no leg. Curl. Back eight. Curl.
Oh dear.
That one just didn't.
That did not. I think they just miscall on the weight there. Misjudge, yeah.
A little tad heavy, and it just didn't come over as much as they needed.
Yeah, 13.6 is That's,
Now Blades is just going to probably drop on top 8 to try to
I thought so too. I thought
cut
it
that
would
draw as tight as she can.
absolutely protect that button. Make it as difficult as they can for Team Morrison to get in here.
A little bit of the break. Because our 9-7s are like holding straight still.
Yeah, 13.6 on that's quite strong. They were probably looking closer to a 14.5, 14.6 on this ice. It's running very keen.
As usual.
As
this ice
usual.
is as close to arena ice as you can find in a club.
Absolutely beautiful.
I think we'll get the pearl. We were giving here.
All right, Team Blades, getting call us top 12 foot, top 8 foot.
Well, we had a blank end in the first end, but I don't think we'll be seeing that this end.
Definitely not. And try and protect the button here as much as you can.
Like fully frozen. Great.
Very nice spot.
Back button.
Great shot.
Well, decision time here for Team Morrison. And they're going to opt for the double and roll. Get some stones out of the house at one in front of the 4 foot, or the one protecting the button there. They really need to move. She wants a clear path to the button on her last one in case that's her only option is the draw to the lid.
Mm-hmm. Here it comes. This one's got a little pepper on it.
Really working. It's starting to move.
I kind of like how it
And not able to hold the shooter.
Just a straight jam. Or stuffed it.
Yes.
As Big Router might say.
That's it.
Regardless of my last name.
So Blades is just going to look to replace that in almost the same spot. And then again, it's to try to give Morrison the most difficult shot possible for her to take her one. Got to work for it.
Yeah, that's for sure. Working for it anytime you're facing 4, I think.
Cassidy Blades is a grade 12 student here in, looks like she lives maybe in Bedford, Nova Scotia. And big shout out to all the amazing coaches and high performance staff that works with the juniors here in Nova Scotia. These are amazing players at such a young age.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely true, Jane. It's Halifax Curling Club is well represented right now.
I think so.
Well, that's a great spot.
Yep.
So now Morrison needs to decide what she's going to do, and it looks like she's going to draw to the 4 foot.
Or do you think a little less because of the shelf? Yeah, okay, we can take it here.
So they're a little wider path. We're seeing 14.6, 14.7 on that last draw by Cassidy to the top 4 foot. So maybe a tad bit heavier out this way. I don't think we've seen a rock quite this far out yet.
I guess just in their practice, they would have been throwing it out here. Almost that far, maybe not quite, but...
It's always nice to force your opponent into a path that there hasn't been a lot of traffic on.
I'm sure the sweepers will have their brooms down and ready to go. I'm going to see if I can get a time on this one. It's a little hard to be precise with the stopwatch from this angle, but let's see what we can do.
Clean. Waits close, you say? Sweepers like it.
I I got 1372, but like I said, I'm not
13.6 as
quite
well,
sure.
so-
My angle is perfect, so
It's
big
gonna
scrub there.
bite the back of the 8. That'd be 2, yeah. 2 points for Team Blades. And end of the second. And word from our sponsors.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
Just curls that much, so steal a 1 for letting serve. Sure, there's in trouble the whole end, but gets out with a nice draw. So you
cut to that, so you get your other one set. If you go in trouble, get this one.
All right, here we go. Kicking off the third end. Morrison retains hammer with a big steal of 2 by Team Blades in the second.
I'll try to do well. Scoreboard or if you want to do scoreboard first. Okay.
There's no timers at this event this weekend, but all the teams out here are going to be moving at a good pace. I don't expect you'll see much slow play. These are all very experienced and elite curlers, so I know our ice crew will appreciate it. Give them time to get this surface prepared for the next draw.
Yeah, a lot of Halifax.
Next draw, by the way, starts at 2:30 p.m. here Atlantic time.
I thought you could go. Okay. Is it like 4-12? Okay.
So those are our two main sponsors.
Yeah. Yeah, 14-7, 14-6 should be good for our team.
We also have some other partner sponsors. The Curtis,
I would love to give a score update, but I'm going to be honest, I don't see a lot of scores hanging up out here.
Brew House. So thank you to all of them for helping us support.
You can also get your score updates at curlingzone.com
None of these tournaments would
if you are frustrated that we can't give it to you. So
Thank you very much.
go ahead and head over there.
Yes, now we're here at the third end.
We need our
This
thirds
is,
to be posting their scores.
It's running a little bit further and a little deep. All right. Team Morrison going to come around the corner guard.
Team Blades gets a deuce.
Yeah, Morrison's going to be trying to generate some rocks this end, and they're going to work hard to get that 2 back.
Mine's good.
Yeah, I'll get on that. Yeah. As soon as we have the score update there, we'll let you know.
Piece to take. Help! Help!
So an exchange of stones to start the end here. Do you think we'll see a delayed corner situation coming out? Or?
Ooh, I don't know if that stopped outside the house or not. Free guards on if they can hit that. Cassie's going to ignore it and come back around the center again.
They've played three prior events.
Just throw up another center
Yep,
guard.
check that. Yep, Call is now a center guard.
All their wins have been in Ontario as well, so this is their first time outside the province. So far, the ones field that have qualified.
They were also in the points that I believe.
That was not on the stats page when I was getting all the information.
So they are playing the 5-rock rule, obviously. Let's see if that one is on. It's pretty close.
Oh, it's okay because
But it doesn't look like it is. So if it was touching the rings, then Blades may have made the decision to get rid of it. But since it's not, she can't. But she could from now on because there's been 5 rocks thrown.
You're one man pretty straight down here, Jenny.
Yeah. 10s are playing out turn hit.
Like that ice for 10.
Roll. Oop, whoops.
A little speed wobble and a good recovery.
Very nice recovery.
It's all about the recovery.
Nice result from that little speed wobble.
So now Cassidy's going to be getting rid of some reds. Doesn't want to let Morrison let anything build up in there.
In turn hit.
Got it. Hard, sir. Hard.
10 seconds, perfect weight.
It's a great shot. She left herself sitting right in the way of being able to draw around that corner guard again.
If they don't roll completely, like there's a hole there.
I don't know if they can get the double and roll in behind, can they? Or, oh, no, it looks like they're just playing a straight double here. Up the center.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
Eat! Whoa! Call!
It wasn't quite the result they were looking for. They just got rid of it and rolled out.
What? 9-8.
Coming down the machine now.
First third stones for Team Blades.
Yeah.
She's blocking up the path again.
Back 4. T. Oh God. Yeah, 4.
14 seconds on that. Not hearing any indication from the teams. Our microphones may be a little muted out there, but put us right top of the tee line.
I just.
So I'm sitting right behind the house. So it's still open.
So Morrison looking to open up the front and try and give herself a path in behind her corner guard there for set up a multiple, but it's going to take a double here to double and roll.
They're discussing weight, and I think I heard somebody say 9. So
9, okay.
That's a little bit of speed. Let's see what happens here. Yep, that one's got some spice on it.
Yeah, this is firm for sure. Oh, we got 7.5. So that was
got 2 of them and cleared out the front. So that does look better for Team Morrison now.
This is it. Okay.
Better than it was, as they say. So now Blade's weighing some options. You can put another one in the rings open side and just go for the straight force. You could try to kind of tuck around these corner guards and take that draw away from the other team as well. And just having a little conversation about which thing they were going to do, and now they're going to draw towards those corner guards.
Top 4.
matter of preference, but I think I might have liked to have gone open. I don't like
Down a
leaving
little
her
bit.
just hit and roll there.
Top 8. There, we're there.
Maybe she had it anyway.
Top 4.
With the one that's on there.
Yeah, we're at T.
Yeah, it's just really a little bit deeper than I thought it were. Yeah.
What was that?
Wow, it's just a quick spot in the ice. 14-4 was the split on that, so it's a surprising little.
Skated right through, so this is now giving Morrison a little bit of an opportunity to tuck one in them there themselves.
She was probably following yeah, it was faster, yeah. But that much? Gosh. Like a lot less. Yeah.
Morrison opting for the draw here. Straight draw behind her. Or is she playing the hit and roll? Draw.
Yeah.
Some close games on the other sheets out here for sure. It's currently 2-0 on sheet 1, McNutt over Henderson. With singles scored by McNutt both in the
I got
first and the second.
13-9 on that one.
On sheet 8, you have a 1-0 score, Leducier over Inglis, and I'm guessing the first, and she took that one in the second. And we haven't had a score hung yet on the fourth, so that makes me wonder if the first two maybe were blanked. But I'm not sure. I'll let you know when they've got a number of ones hanging up there for us.
Like,
so that fast spot in the ice, tricking Team Morrison as well. Jen Dodd's coming just a bit deep.
Yeah.
Now Team Blades are going to freeze right on top of the Morrison star at the back of the house.
Like 14-3, 14-2. Yep. Like it slides really good. Yeah. All right, you got it, Cass. Back 8. Yeah, we're all there.
Sweepers haven't touched it yet. It tells me it's maybe a little warm.
Back 8. Whoa.
They haven't tried to carve it yet.
Down a bit. Still back 8.
14-10 on this one, so it's right back there. Yeah, perfect freeze. It's called a made. Two still in play here for Team Morrison. Make a nice hit and roll. Hit and roll in front of the yellow rock belonging to Team Blades in the back, and set themselves up for a possible 2.
Yeah,
like that's a good spot.
Yeah, this is definitely an opportunity to generate a skipper's deuce. She makes a couple of
maybe I timed yours like slightly. So it is to judge, but it's still like I know. Especially like first game of the. Especially when everyone can hear you. Yeah. And then it hogs, and you're like, oh, that was not right. Okay, so they all roll so much, we can probably get to them. Yeah. So, like,
Out turn hit. Working it early to curl, so it's a little bit full.
Just a little bit too thin and it rolled a bit too far.
9-8 on that, so she might just have been a little warm.
And so now Blades is just going to split the house and try to force that one again.
Okay. Just like top 8. Okay. Like I don't mind giving her the lowest hit. Yeah. Okay. It's got like 15.
Last shot, Team Blades.
Top 4. Whoa, then. Just top 8. Oh, you clean. Okay, top 8. Top 8. Oh. Yeah. Hard.
15-7. It's a little
Hard. Full 12. Full 12.
little high in the house, but that's okay. It does its job.
What was it?
Does its job.
Okay.
The force is on. I don't think it's you're not going to try and double those out. So.
Oh no, I'm just gonna draw to the full 4 with the full 8 as your backup plan, and take your 1 and go hard for the steal next end. That's the thinking right now for Team Morrison.
He's gonna draw anyway, so like if you're a cheap flush, it's a little better. But
Oh, we have a score posted on sheet 4, Duncan and St. George. It looks like St. George took 1 in the first end. Or, sorry, 2 in the first end, thanks. So, as posted right now, it's 2-0 for St. George over Duncan.
Yeah, thankfully we're not using baseball scoreboards here.
Yeah. Watching too much TV curling.
There you go. We don't watch a lot of curling.
Never.
yeah.
Oh, this one is a little warm.
Hard
But I
stuff.
think it'll dig in time. Working hard at it.
Ooh, it's closer than it wanted to be, but it's a 1 for Team Morrison. And end of the third, we are Team Blades 2, Team Morrison 1.
Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series. But you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stu a call.
A lot of noise.
I just noticed.
You said you're getting
We're just, yeah, no.
You shouldn't be hearing anything on that sheet.
Oh, we shouldn't be? Okay, we were hearing
Like in this last
just last end,
Do we
yeah.
want to hit corner?
Just that
Not as loud as
Hit out then. Probably hit corner. I like
Okay.
getting 2 here.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, it was
Okay.
it wasn't overpowering like it was. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. We're back here. Sheet 2. And we start the 4th end. It's Team Blades leading. Team Morrison scored 2-3.
For any curling fans that are in the area,
And Blades will have the hammer this end. So Morrison's shooting first.
Calls center guard, touching the T line, or center line, I'm sorry. Touching the T line would be a funny guard. Sweeper's really working this. Not going to quite get to the center line, so
Like here,
it's a good guard.
kind of like top 4.
So on sheet 4, in the 3rd end, Duncan evened it up by taking 2 points. So the score over there now is 2-all.
Team Blades is going to play aggressive. They're coming around this center guard. Try and take it away from Team Morrison early.
Room right now. Line's really good. It is top 4. Ella's raw. Curling wall.
So if you are in the Halifax area or want to catch a plane or something, I would encourage you to come here to watch some of our World International Champions live playing here at the Halifax Curling Club. And we've got some pretty cool events going on through the weekend, particularly. On Friday there's live music, and on Saturday we have floor curling, which is fun for adults and kids alike. And on Saturday, there's an East Coast party where you can eat some oysters and dance to some cool music. And on Sunday, you could come out and have some Caesars and mimosas and enjoy a Sunday brunch, all while watching these amazing athletes play.
Yeah.
So Team Morrison, they draw behind their guard. Sweepers on this early. Nice shot.
Yep, that's a good shot.
Free. Okay.
John, top 4 around the red.
Line's good.
It's our call.
All you.
Supers like the wait.
Just step to tee. Whoa.
Yeah, there's a lot of late finish here, so it looks like it's way out there for a while, and then as soon as it gets just over that hog line, it
14-2.
makes its move. It tucks in.
Little mistake there from Team Blades. It drops the back of the 8 foot, so allows Team Morrison to freeze here. $14 seconds on that last draw, so just a little bit heavy in that spot. Sweepers working this.
Yeah, they're gonna drag it a little bit, but you are able to.
15 seconds. We're really gonna have to pull it. Yeah.
Look at that.
Great brushing there by Team Morrison.
Right to the
biting the top of the button. Yeah. 14-8 on that. So.
Like the feel.
Well. This is not a great setup for Blades, who has hammer. She doesn't love the center being all clogged up like this.
You know, when their shot, their last stone, just going into the back of the 8 foot's really leaves a catcher for that one in the top 4 foot here.
Yeah, that rock is definitely Morrison's friend more than Blades, but it is what it is. So she's going to see if she can kick this red one sideways.
Yeah, do you hear the weight call? Is it they playing butt hack weight on this?
I didn't, but by the amount of broom that she has, that would be my suspicion. Back line hack type of weight.
Back line. Oh.
Sweepers working hard because it took that turn. Line is good.
13-8. It says back 4 foot, back 8 foot weight, and that's tapping it straight onto the rock on the back 4 foot. Team Morrison.
It wasn't really enough. Yeah.
Team Morrison, that was a rock frozen in the back of the 4 foot, and they're going to try and move that one off the top of the 4 foot and control that small scoring zone now.
Yeah, it's a very small scoring zone.
It's a backline weight. It's a call.
Yeah.
It's through the house.
She should have just called more weight. Yeah.
Sheet 1, Henderson took 1 in the third end, so the score over there is 2-1 in favor of Team Ally McNutt, our Canadian junior champions who are getting ready to go to Italy in April to compete in the Worlds.
12-3 on this. It's really nice back through the house weight.
Yeah.
Perfectly played by Team Morrison. Well swept, well communicated. Good team shot there. Yeah, I didn't finish. That's what I meant when I was saying Halifax Curling Club is well represented today. I was going to mention Team McNutt and then lost my train of thought. Yeah, great junior programs here in the city.
Speaking of trains, we also are going to again mention and thank from the bottom of our hearts our women's sponsor, Neon Train. And we have partner sponsors for this Bonspiel: Curling Store, Crombie Reet, Scotia Square, Murphy Hospitality Group, and the Gahan House, who is sponsoring our patch events, which are so much fun, which I talked about a little earlier. And then supporting sponsors of the Bonspiel: Stanhope Simpson Insurance and Stu Sells Realty. Couldn't do it without our sponsors. Our teams, as you notice on a lot of the jerseys out there, our teams also have a lot of sponsors that support their season's tour, and I know that they're extraordinarily grateful for that support as well.
No, it's really flat. It was a 16 too. That's probably for later. If they go, yeah.
Gonna play freeze here by top of the
just wait.
top of the button.
Yeah, you might be able to. Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, you saw that last shot there.
Mark this again, 15-7. So they bring this to the top of the 4-foot. Lovely played. Top of the button, perfect shot.
That's a great shot. It spells a little bit of trouble for Team Blades.
It does.
She's calling back 8 weight to just try to move that back a little bit. Maybe generate some angles for herself. So the sweepers are really working it, and it's also really diving towards the center. Might have just been a little bit lighter than the call.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to that. I split that 15-6. It should have been nice top button weight, and it maybe just grabbed something.
Well, she wanted back 8 though. So.
Oh, she wanted back 8. Well then, there we are.
Might explain it.
That'll explain it. So.
Yeah. Should we probably do that now?
Well spotted. We'll call it, Jane.
Like if they guard, yeah, they're guarding. Yeah, that's good right now. So probably maybe peel. If this is really good.
If you have a double peel, that would be.
Team Morrison now coming around the
we just can't do
guard that was left by Team Blades. Or are they guarding that? Oh, sorry, looks like a guard.
Yeah, looks like they're just trying to put up a high guard.
18-2, lovely.
So that just eliminates Blades' possibility of being able to use that yellow one that's on the top 12 to drive it into the pile there.
Yeah. The straight run back's gone for sure.
Now she's talking about a peel.
Or do you like the double peel? But then they do that.
Couldn't agree more with that statement.
Yep, when in doubt, peel the guard.
This bill's just going to open it up and see what Danielle.
Okay. I just think if we peel both, they're gonna like plant this. Yeah. I kind of like this. Do you have any?
I personally, and these teams have lots of weight in their toolkit. I would love to get rid of those two top red guards. And then Morrison can replace one of them, but not both.
Okay.
And then you would hopefully still have something to work with.
Yeah.
Right now it's kind of all sealed off everywhere.
So Danielle's talking about coming in the rings and doing something. They feel if they throw the guard.
It looks like she might be trying to sort of chip in that red one that's on the top. Sorry, the yellow one that's on the top 8.
Back 12! Lord!
Yeah.
Oh, Lily!
Working it to curl.
Oh, straight.
14 and a half seconds.
Oh, it's curled a little bit.
Didge chopping off that red rock of Team Morrison.
That's actually
Well,
14-7.
it is usable for now, but let's see what Morrison chooses to do.
Yeah, it's a dangerous spot for Team Morrison, that rock. It definitely poses a problem for them.
Because then they were just going to sit like... It was like...
Oh, I don't know if it poses a problem.
They were talking about a guard or a draw.
The only way that right now that I suppose not the only
The
way.
yellow?
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
It's the easiest play. It would be to play that the tap in on the outside versus the center line right now. So I just think they want to protect that, take that shot away, and throw a guard.
Yep, just lob up another guard.
Yep. So
I like the guard call in this scenario.
Like, do you think this yellow with like 12
they're gonna cross the center line with this guard. Much easier way to control with the sweepers.
Yeah, and you also know the weight in this path pretty well. Like to your point earlier, if you were trying to do it with the other turn, you're going to go way out into a stripe on the ice that you haven't probably thrown a rock down yet. So
I just don't really know what we can do with the outside one.
this just makes it a lot easier for the throwers and the sweepers to be able to expect what weight is coming.
Yep.
My glove, the Velcro, really, and then even if you rip it off, all the Velcro came off. What did you say, glove swap in the middle? Yeah.
Supers like it early. Just keeping it clean. Halfway guard.
Yep,
Very nicely played.
Exactly where they were hoping.
Curl that's here on the ice. I guess they think they can get there.
Okay.
Didn't leave a hole. There's a port there.
Is there room? I don't.
Port to what?
Yeah.
Port to the
top 8. Oh boy.
Yeah. So it's just it's an angle raise.
Oh boy, that's a pretty tight port. I'm not sure about that one.
I think we try
This is a good thing you're not throwing it.
It's a very good thing I'm not throwing it. I'll tell you that right now.
It's just hard to get by that one and
I wouldn't love it if I was throwing it.
very slim. But I think we
Now,
do
if
it.
Kevin was throwing it, we'd be in good shape.
Like,
Yeah.
a little more.
Yeah. It's like we're crossed.
Okay.
Hard on this. They're gonna have to
Do you like?
go pretty hard to get by the guard.
I think I like saving that, and because this one, if we yeah.
So it's
Like
the
this
call.
one, if we peel the outside guard.
It's going to be in turn through the port.
Horrible. Yeah.
The opportunity back to Danielle now. They can come the same turn they just threw and get shot.
Yeah,
And I think an opportunity to. I think it'd only be to sit one. But,
There's definitely room.
Give me a hair more.
better than you are now.
Just 'cause-
Take the force away.
I think it's at this point that you wish you'd called appeal.
Hey, maybe a little more even.
Yes.
So maybe that's something this team might reflect on after this game, or maybe that's just their game plan. I don't know, but I would have loved to have had some peels happening a lot sooner in this end.
Whoa.
It's close there. And
Any roll?
okay, we'll
Okay, couldn't quite navigate the port, so now it's still pretty junky up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and unfortunate for Team Blades, that guard ended up in exactly the spot that Team Morrison was trying to put theirs last shot. So it closes up that.
Didn't really open it up for them very effectively. And Morrison is just going to throw up another kind of a cornerish guard to protect against the slash of one of those yellow ones that's in the top 8.
Yeah.
And that's going to leave Blades pulling out her math kit to look at the angles of what might be left.
Yeah, both perfect options. Yeah. Shoot, I should have trusted the ice that I gave beforehand.
Last rock on its way from Team Morrison.
She's trying to go. Do we have a
Just looking for a high guard here.
Is that it?
Trying to carve it over a bit further. It's a very high guard.
It's just
and
a nice
it's in a perfect spot there to just be in the way of everything.
Yeah, so now Blades is going to have to look at some.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Okay.
Opportunities, because right now Morrison is sitting 2.
Do you think it'll move? I don't.
Running a little wider than Danielle.
Like to peel like there.
Yeah, well played in by Team Morrison.
So like there. It's my out turn too, so.
Possibly. What do you think is happening here? I was going to say she was possibly throwing a draw just to try to cut her down, but
she indicated she's playing the thin double.
Nice.
So yeah, she's going to try and come off this one on the outside and
awesome
into the second shot in the back to cut Team Morrison down to 1.
But I like this. I think. Okay, hit roll.
She's going to have to throw some heat on this to get the kind of action that she needs.
Yeah, this will be moving, I think.
Really nice throw.
Whoa. It's got a curl.
Trying to carve it over a bit now. 9 seconds. It's pretty close.
Roll.
Oh, what a very nice shot there.
Great shot. Really good shot. That's why we pay the skippers the big bucks.
So, cuts Team Morrison down to 1.
Thanks.
We're tied up after 4.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
She's not even here, so. A little closer now. Okay.
Oh, yeah, so almost even.
Okay, thank you. Gotcha.
It sounds good.
Okay.
Too much. Yeah.
Welcome back. What a great game we're having here on Sheet 2 at the Halifax Curling Club. Morrison versus Blades, all tied up.
It's only been 4 ends.
Halfway through the game.
Team Morrison starting off at center guard.
Speaking of all tied up, it's all tied up on Sheet 1 as well. Henderson playing McNutt. After 4 ends, it's 2-2 on that sheet. It looks like it's 2-2 on Sheet 8, Ladouceur versus Inglis. And it's also 2-2 on Sheet 4, Duncan playing St. George. Now they haven't...
Okay.
Yeah.
Corner.
They haven't posted their 4th end yet, so I'm not really sure if that's the...
Yeah.
That's still the truth, but I guess we'll find out when they put their 4 up.
Very nice start there by Sophie Jackson. Team Morrison Stone touching the center line. Can't be moved now. It's in
Hold it back
free
along,
guard zone.
really soft release.
You want to go, so you want to
What? Line's fine. Ella's off. Just to the,
Team Blades trying to set up their multiple scoring opportunities by calling a corner guard.
6.
And in we go. Indication top 4 foot for Team Morrison.
Game on.
Sophie Jackson, game on,
Both
yes.
teams are going to be putting some rocks in play this end. But Blades is definitely going to want to score. So at some point she might be looking for a clear path to the 4 foot with her last rock.
So let's see how this out-turn path here is running. Supers are trying to carve it over. 15-2 on this, so it'll be pretty close. Very nice shot.
Great weight.
Yeah,
Right on top 4.
Okay.
Blades is just going to ignore that for now. Oh, maybe not. She was just going to ignore it for now and go around her corner guard, but now she's consulting with her team.
Okay.
Yep, that's just going to stick with that call.
Yeah. What was my last one? Okay.
We went in there with
Watch it. Hi. Hey, how are you? Room. Running.
This one's looking a little hot, Craig. What do you
It's 14 seconds. Yeah, this is really warm. It's like backline weight, unfortunately.
It seems that these teams both have been going a little deep on those wings, so it just might be a little bit.
That was 14 seconds, though. I mean, we're getting consistently 15-2s to the top of the 4 foots to the top of the button. So that was just a little warm.
Just a little hard kick.
Yeah.
I assumed you were coming back for it.
The 5th end is the guards going up again. Lewis is drawing behind the corner where they have.
All right, Team Morrison coming around again. Oh, no, sorry. Double guard. My mistake. Trying to build a little bit of that stagger on those center guards to avoid the run back, unfortunately.
Well, Blades is taking a little different approach this end than she did last end. It looks like she's calling a peel.
Yeah. Teams have a little discussion about it, though.
10-5 or 11? Okay, 11. 11.
Looks like they like this hit and roll better.
Okay, it looks like she's calling a... I'm not sure what her signal is, but she's touching her hand. I'm assuming that means she's calling like a board weight, control weight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every team has a unique set of hand signals to communicate down what kind of weight they're looking for.
Yeah.
10-5, please.
You want to... Let's see what we want here.
Looks like it's maybe like a 10-5. Maybe a little more.
11. It's a nice hit and roll.
Nice hit and nice roll. Unfortunately, she's leaving that hit and roll back
Just needed to have you on it the whole
for
time.
Morrison to take a run at, to get back behind that center guard. And we keep saying Morrison, but it's Sophie Jackson who throws lead rocks who's calling the game.
Throw, 11. I thought you were on the guard too, but good shot though. Oh my gosh, I thought that was hitting the guard all day.
Out-turn hit. On it now.
Yeah.
11 seconds. Well, it's, control weight and
Rolled a little farther than they were hoping.
just a bit. Yeah.
Blades is
About hangs
just
on to the back of the house.
not able to sweep it out. Gave it a good try. 6 feet of fury.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now she's electing to go around the center guard.
Yeah, you got it, Al.
Yeah, with the one at the back, Team Morrison, they need to take away the center, I think, now. They beat them to the punch.
Yeah, because at this point, those center guards are going to be there for the whole end, so you might as well try to use them to your own advantage.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, you!
And if they elected to go around the outside, Team Morrison would just elect to come right around, ignore it, and come right to this
Head
shot.
right to the forefoot, yeah.
So,
This is better weight, but it is just a little deep slipping to the back four. So
15-4
Morrison's just
on
going
that.
to say, okay, we'll just try to follow this down.
yep.
Then what you have is yellow shot behind the guy. Now they put the rush shot.
In one.
Jen Dodds,
Yeah, that's what Cass
first
got,
stone
so.
here.
Play the hit and stick on the open
Jen Dodds, of course, the gold medalist from Beijing. With 15-3 on this.
She played on Eve Muirhead's team, that amazing run they had at that Olympics Games. It was quite awesome to watch.
Sure was.
Yeah. It's shot! Okay. First shot! AR!
And then Eve Muirhead retired from competitive curling, and a couple of other very strong Scottish women's teams were born. Got some really good curling out of Scotland, both men's and women's sides. The program is also building up some super talent.
You got it.
Yeah, it certainly is. It's an out-turn hit. And Peel.
Oh, yes, hard.
Getting rid of both of those red
I
guards.
probably should have gone for the one that was going quicker.
Hooked up the middle. Very nice shot.
Good throw. Yeah. No, sometimes they didn't mind.
That Team Morrison's going to just try and put the guard back.
Probably whatever they do is going to be
Very nice spot there for Team Morrison. Just off the center line. Covers that
11-5.
shot rock quite nicely.
Or 11. I think 11-5. Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of the Olympics, which I just was a second ago, if you do want to book that flight to Halifax, do it now, because we are hosting the 2025 Canadian Curling Trials here at the Scotiabank Centre, November 22nd to 30th. You will not find a better place to have an event like this than Halifax. It's a fantastic city, fantastic volunteers, and the tickets. heard are going pretty quickly. So if you are considering coming, I would start making your plans now.
Well executed shot there.
Okay.
It's a beautiful little hit.
Cass, 12-5. Yeah.
Just a board, sort of hack weight hit. Team Blades takes advantage of two rocks in the 4 foot.
Yeah, definitely.
Forcing Morrison to a freeze here, so kind of an all or nothing shot now.
It's sweet. Yeah.
The double on the intern is pretty tough.
Yeah, I don't know that you can get to the inside of that yellow rock.
Yeah.
You could make the double the other way. Yeah, it's a little harder to navigate.
And that's a lot of ring for that top yellow one to have to travel once it makes contact with the second one. But hey, if you can throw like these ladies can throw, it's probably in your toolkit to do that.
Yeah, definitely. Need about 7-second hit to probably move that to.
Yeah, great shot. That's probably the best result they could have got out of there.
You might if you go now.
See, what if I'm too late?
Yeah, and then.
Pretty thin, so Danielle's probably not going to take
Okay, go.
roll in front of it for now. And usually have to hold the double on the last.
Yeah, but here we go. Do you mean to hold those? Yeah. I was like, is this too much?
A little team discussion here. It's not officially a timeout because we're not on time clocks for this event.
But this is definitely where you'd be using your timeout, I think.
I think this is one of those moments, yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Well,
All right. Looks like teams agreed. Double is the play.
So she does hit it on the nose.
All right, let's see what happens here. She's going to let this one fly.
Kind of depends on where she ends up. Oh, it's so hard, but it's so fun.
It's pretty close.
Oh, just
missed it.
Just
needed it a
across
little
the
bit
top.
thicker.
Yep, 7.5 seconds there. That mark had definitely had the velocity.
Yeah, because we don't want to have
it
that.
sure did.
So I think just like try to cross a little. Yeah, cross a lot.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
we're trying to like over curl a bit so that you can see like a little bit of our the one we're throwing. Yeah. Okay.
hey, so now we could hear Cassidy telling us, which
All
is
4. Yeah.
nice. Makes our job easy when we can hear the
What do you
players
think?
talking.
Like 15? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 15 should be good. Yeah. Okay. All right, you got it.
So the nose double.
Great. Let's see here. The players, 15 seconds. What they're looking for.
Maybe if she jams it, you're probably rolling anyway. Shot off.
Top 4. All you. All you. Top 8. Yeah. Hard. Line's good.
15-5 on this.
Center line side, roll, shoot here.
And
Oh, wow, that slides right to the tee line. Perfect.
did overbury just a little, just like she was
Didn't.
hoping. Maybe almost a little too far, believe it or not. Curled so much past that guard, you can almost see it all the way out the other side.
It does leave. It's true. It does leave Team Morrison here with the same shot they just had last on their last.
Yeah, it's a little bit different how it's lined up, but you're right.
Yeah, I think it's a little easier this end.
So they're a little closer together.
Yeah, by this time around. Yeah, they're a little closer together. The double's a little easier. I mean, you just played it.
Yeah.
You hit it in the same spot you did the last one, and
I wonder if the back
job
one
done.
jams on that little nibbler at the back or not. Well, I guess if you're throwing it as hard as she's going to throw it, it probably takes it out too.
right.
Oh, she's opting maybe for a draw. Here's the two options. You're going to just try to follow Cassidy down and sit right on top of her, or you're going to throw the blast. Looks like she's opting to blast. Sometimes this is a decision driven by the scoreboard too.
Absolutely, yeah, that's very
What
true.
your goal is this end.
Welcome back to our feature match between Team
That is true. And they are going with the double. So they've moved away from that freeze and gone for the double. Opted again for the same shot.
on sheet 4. Tuesday, George picked up the
Rebecca Morrison on her last.
Working this one.
Working it, yeah. It's close.
Yep.
And
Got it.
very
Great
nice shot. Yep.
Shooter rolled out, but she still has that one nibbler at the back, which means that Blades
Yeah.
decided she can go for. She looks like she can see enough of it if she wants to go for the blank.
So do you think just like 10?
It's a tricky little spot too. It's not a spot that we've seen yet.
She can't throw full peel at it because
No.
she can't
It's a little
quite
bit-
get around that guard. So she's talking about throwing a 10, which is enough. Just make contact with that rock and then roll out the
9,
shooter.
5, 10 and
Yep.
roll out. 'Cause you
There we
can see
go,
her
roll.
out. Yeah. Okay, so like 10. Yeah. All right. You got a pass. Yeah, so just roll out once you hit it.
Front ender's given her a lot of positive affirmation as she gets into the hack, which is great. Keep your thrower in a positive mindset. Make that shot.
9-5. Whoa.
9-5, like the rock is floating.
Outwards, yeah. Sweeper's working hard to carve it over.
It's close. Just
whiffed.
yeah.
Just. Really good try. So that's another steal of 1.
Okay, so end of the 5th, it is Morris leads 3, Blades 2.
Probably, yeah.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online. We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
Welcome back to Stu Sells, Halifax. We are in the 6th end, Team Morrison versus Team Blades.
ran really well there. I thought.
Team Morrison coming into their first rock right to the top of the button.
They ran really good.
Team Blades responding with a corner guard.
Found a little bit of scoring activity on some of our other sheets. On sheet 1, looks like Henderson stole 3 in the 5th end, so the score over there is now 5-2. Henderson over McNutt. On sheet 8, Inglis took a 2 in the 5th, so the score there is now 4-2 for her.
Yeah.
And let's see what's going on sheet 4. It looks
Morrison
like it's
playing a
3-2.
guard here. Sophie Jackson on her last.
No, it's through.
Blades retains hammer this end, looking to get that all-important 2 and the all-important 6th end.
Line's good!
These are 8 end games today.
3-4 is
Line's good!
Touch center.
Touching center is an important thing because that is in the no-tick zone. Cannot be moved off of that center line
Or do you like?
until the 5th rock of play has been thrown.
Yeah, I kind of like this.
great communication there on Team Morrison all the way down with that guard.
They're just really making sure to clear up that
front end's
guard.
indicating it's a little warm. It's 13-7.
Just take it.
Well, you know, going around the behind it wouldn't have been bad, but unfortunately it's sliding too far.
It's tight and just stayed long.
Yeah, unfortunate there. You heard she's just a little tight and
Get there, the freeze.
Probably had it in her mind's eye that she couldn't touch that one in the top, so she maybe overcorrected with her release to make sure she was going to get by it.
Okay, still running a good speed.
Kind of weird.
I've never done that myself personally, but
Yeah. I was definitely.
all right, I do it 4 or 5 times a game, but
Now over to you guys.
You can go right, yeah. Hard.
so the sweepers communicated the weight to the to the house, and then they went for a little audible, decided to go around the guard, and that worked out quite nicely for them.
yeah.
That communication is really key to be able to make those decisions in time. Last thing they wanted to do was tick their own guard.
Nice.
What way are you from?
I was very far away from what I was meant to play.
Good
So. God. Okay.
My first one went a lot further than I thought. I thought it was like top 12.
Wow. Okay.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Just discussing that spot in the ice. Again, making sure everybody's on the same page. Nice keen spot.
Comes Appeal. They're getting rid of that center guard now. Have there been enough rocks thrown this end that it's all fair play now. Overcurled a little bit, but did get rid of that other one, so worked out nice.
I was just like that.
Where is that?
Just by your end, even if it's just short, it's okay. Yeah, I like it. Like our wheels not like that, it's seven. But yeah, no, that was good.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Is that?
So it was a good one. Conscious of leaving that head roll.
It's going in.
You then could leave from this, but he opened it. Yeah, I don't mind there.
So that last one was like top 8. So I could give you similar, eh?
Do you like this or long?
stop was long, but I don't mind that.
What's your thought process? Okay, she's calling round, so let's go round. So I'll just give you the same.
Yep. Good team discussion there. They end up with the top of the 12 foot is the call.
Line's good. Just let it run right now. Carl.
T-line indicated by Jen
Hard back
Dodds.
up. Let it go. Hard back up.
She's
Hard. Hard back up. Really gotta go.
All right.
right up to a freeze. That's a really good shot.
Yeah.
Blades can't remove both of them with one shot. She can try to jiggle them loose, which is what she looks like she's doing.
10. 10.
Yeah, 10. Smart call here. And
Yep, and then she
a
can.
little hit. Control the roll and get yourself in an opportunity to manage your rock behind your guard.
Kind of got caught in the middle there. Not sure if the double was there, but
No, because I felt the floor slide. And I just, it's too much in hand.
This one's curling early. Like really curling.
Yeah, she's on the guard early.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
10-3. Well,
Right,
10-3,
well,
just tight. Just tight.
just a little tight. And when you're on this swingy ice, sometimes
Tight guard.
that's all it needs.
You got it.
Yeah, that's fine.
If it's tight, we can run.
Really good speed.
And we just try to run it.
So Morrison's just going to try to replace this guard and continue to make Blades work for her one this end.
Lights good. Also face. We went so.
She said 10-3. It was just a little tight.
Hearts off. Well, just let it stop now. Just let it stop.
16-6.
Line's good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good.
Good job.
Well,
Nice shot for Jen Dodds here.
yep,
There
that's
in the
a
guard.
perfect line. There's really no way to try to chase those rocks from behind that guard. So Blades is going to opt to
Honestly, when you call it round on a
hit the center guard on the nose and
then
see
I
if
was
she
like,
can bust open that situation in the 4 foot.
My gut was that 60% get past before you got.
I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, I meant to throw that.
Gotta keep going now.
Working it hard. Line's looking pretty good. Right on the nose and busted it open. So they still have some work to do to get to that button, but it's a little bit better now. And at least it's her rock up there if she chooses to do a run back at another point in the end.
I like this.
Sure. Some
Yeah, top 12's fine.
Sophie Jackson calling to freeze on that shot rock.
No, not a lot more. Yep.
She's like throw.
Line's good.
What's there?
No, that. T. Back for Carl.
Carl. I think just
Hard Carl. Back for. Hard Carl.
Gotta go. Carve now. Carve now.
Back 4. So a little
Back
strong.
for. Hard back up.
Really gotta go.
Hard.
Hard, 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 hard.
Hard.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. All the way. Okay.
So that curving technique really pulled it over and also slowed it down a little bit.
Oh, that's lightning. That's lightning. 14.9 on that. Wow.
Like making this double and just. Yeah.
I thought it was like.
Yeah.
That's a good call, but she could also roll a little bit towards that one that's
I like.
on the
I'm
side.
just sitting here. Like 9.
No, don't worry. It's just super. It's getting faster and faster there. Yeah.
At this point, she just wants that one that's on top of the button to be out of the way and out of her life. She needs to be able to get there to
No.
get a point this end. One hung, but it's going to get that nice roll. Oh, it just went over the top of it a little too far. However, removed that stuff from the forefoot, rolled over to the side. There's some good things to say about that shot. Would have been nice to stay for second shot, of course, or for shot, I mean.
I know, I was okay. Yeah, and that spot is the same one that I feel like level, so it didn't move and even fell back. This is
So now Morrison's just going to come around that center guard again. Continue to put pressure on Blades to find a way to get her deuce this end.
Now I feel like I went for the triple. Yeah, it was close, but I thought the back one didn't go. But
yeah, they really had a good discussion about the spot. And really trust the spot, trust the time.
Yeah, they've thrown it quite a few times this end, so I would expect that they have an exact number in their mind what they're looking for.
7-6.
Line's good! Line's good!
It looks cool.
Wait, hold wait! Sophie! Go back, run! Top 4! Curl if you can! Top 4! Hard curl! Hard shot! Just top 4! Don't really need to curl! Hard! Hard!
Really curl, really needs to curl.
15-2 here.
Hard dead! Hard!
Nice.
Get back up.
Yeah. 15-2, perfect. Nicely swept rock. Well communicated.
Yeah, and those two red rocks are almost even, so she wouldn't even have a double off the one on the outside.
Really good back then.
Do you have any?
No. But it does.
So she's going to be looking at
Yeah, I think you can.
Yeah, and then you have
Because Becca said that to me on yours.
a few options here. She's got a run back, she's got a hit and roll, she's got
And then I was like, car. That's not coming. Sorry.
a freeze tap, or she could try to chase it, but you don't have a lot of room beyond that guard, so it's going to be a low weight chase. Try to push it out of the forefoot and roll your shooter towards the other red one.
Or the nose run. No back. But yeah, okay. Yeah,
With a little conversation with the front end, and maybe just looking at it from the hack, she's coming down and changing her mind.
Like playing it this way, because if you're wide, like, okay. Like it's pretty much nose. I think that's good.
Yeah, just a good call. Take the other turn and try and grab that back red one.
I like it.
Oh, she's just looking to play the nose so that she would continue to have the center guard there, and now it would be her sitting behind it.
Are you throwing?
Her safety call is that if it doesn't quite work out, at least maybe it's open for her next shot. She's thinking a few shots ahead, which is the way to do it here.
No, that's real stuff. It's like glass.
Looks like it's over curling a little bit. So they say whoa, just to make sure that they're getting it out of the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Other option is this.
Right, so Morrison is talking about replacing it or hitting the other yellow one in the rings, but
She can give us the same weight as our last guard.
so replacing the guard is the thing to do. They're sitting two, they'll replace this guard, and then Blades has to figure out how to get a little nibble of the button to get her one.
She doesn't.
Last shot, Rebecca Morrison.
If she does, the double, probably like just tap it back or draw for full. Yes.
What's that? Top 12.
Top 12 is the call.
You want to freeze?
A little tighter than they were hoping.
Still top 12. Okay, just let it come down. Line's good. Top 12. Line's good.
15-7.
Line's good. Just let it stop. No.
Just trying to think of
Okay.
Still a good spot.
Yeah.
Line is good. Blades is going to evaluate if she's got that thin double.
Yeah, the problem with the double is you don't leave yourself with shot rock. You're still giving up one, so I guess.
Oh, I was talking about the thin double, the one on the 4 foot towards.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
It's hard to tell from where we're sitting if that's lined up in a doable way or not. They might be too flat.
So
hard to tell, but
it's like the draw is the call.
It's a pretty small spot on the ice to get to, but she can get to it. I mean, it's.
Yeah, she's gonna have to draw the 1 foot. No, 2 foot. We'll come right here.
Sheet 1, they're playing the 7th end now, and Henderson stole one in the 6th. So the score there now is 6-2 for Henderson over McNutt.
Yeah, 15. Okay.
On sheet 4, it looks like St. George is broken away a little bit. The score over there is 6-3. They're playing the 7th end.
They keep it, yeah, it's for sure.
Last shot here in the 6th end.
Getting a little bit.
Okay, sweepers are watching this pretty closely.
Whoa, we're back 4.
13-6. It's a little warm, but it's
That's wild.
Seeing if they can.
Still a tick off that. Yeah.
Oh, now they're going to have a close look at this.
Yeah, 1 yellow.
Oh, and it's 1 yellow.
It
That's
is.
a great result for Blades.
Sweep. Yeah, good shot, Cass. Lots of okay, but you know, stuff. What's the time on that one? Okay. You know what? But you spun it in. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheets Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series, but you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stu a call.
And so,
Welcome back here. And number 7.
Tie game.
Team Morrison, Team Blades.
That's a bit of a difference.
Thanks.
I might try and do it a little less because I've been heavy on my guard, so.
Welcome back to the Stu Sells Classic at the Halifax Curling Club. Many thanks to our women's presenting sponsor, Neon Train.
Give it a little bit. Watch it. Get it. Oh, yeah.
Our men's presenting sponsor is Steel Subaru. We don't have any men's teams out here right now, but we sure will next draw, so many thanks to them.
16. 15-9.
It's a tie game with Team Morrison having last draw.
Score actually ran okay. I got 16.
So these teams are going to be trying to figure out what their game plan is for this end and the next end, which is the last end, because it's only 8 end games here.
I think we're heavy.
That's okay. See you later. Line's good. Line's
second weekend, sheets 8 and 2 will be featured with video and commentator coverage. But if you want to see the scores for all of the sheets, you can find them on curlingzone.com.
Well managed shot there. 15-second split. Top of the 4-foot for Team Morrison.
Oh, she a big kick. Steady.
This feels like backline.
Hey, so that's really good. Yeah, came down nice.
When I kicked, I was like, oh, this is backline. Yes, that is. Hold on.
A little hot here on this.
Overhand, just 14-2.
Okay.
Freeze red. Yeah.
It is quick here at the Halifax Curling Club today.
I'm gonna try and give you
It is.
And most days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic ice surface.
Yeah, definitely shout out to the Ace crew here for putting on a spectacular ice pad.
Okay, light skates.
Maybe here light. Feels cool. This is running right. T. We're right to it.
Trying to carve it over here.
Keep carving. Okay. Sorry. 15-10. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There we go.
Good sweep.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, Stagger does give Team Blades the opportunity to maybe kill both of those red stones.
Struggled to judge the second one. And then just get back.
Okay.
With hack. And just sit almost nose. Hack.
Okay, she's going for.
Okay, hack weight. She's going to try to get as much of this rock as she can and kick the one that's behind it out into the open, maybe even out if she can get enough power there.
Yeah. Important thing is getting to the nose of this.
Yes.
Team Morrison shot.
Sit in there.
Yeah. Close here.
Yep, really good line.
Yeah, very nice shot.
Okay.
Very good.
12-9-13, yep.
Yeah.
Very nice.
The opposition rocks both behind the tee line.
Yeah. It's okay.
Taking control of the scoring zone there.
Building a little wall back there as best as they can.
Okay.
No turn, run back.
Here comes some heat.
Hits, yep.
Got some granite moving.
Yeah. Opened up the front a little bit.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I just that's okay. Tripped over that. Was it okay. Yeah. I still like that. Or do you have half? Okay, yeah, 10.
So Blades is electing to remove this red rock, which is great because she's really trying to force Morrison to only one this end. And they can't score with rocks that aren't there. So she's going to try to eliminate this one.
They're going hard right from her hand.
Hard! Keep going, keep going. Hard, hard, hard.
Unfortunately, taking the top guard.
Yeah, just over curled.
Yeah, nice weight. These inside out shots really have been curling hard.
Yeah, okay.
I was like,
Peel. Okay.
Opportunity now for Team Morrison to clean up this scoring area.
No. Close.
Went by everything, so just left themselves sitting there on the top 8. I think Blade's going to take another run at this red one.
pardon? Kind of like, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Interested to see if she changes turns here.
Yeah. Think 10-5.
Okay, she's changing the weight a little bit less weight, so that she's trying not to jiggle hers as much, maybe.
Okay, just gonna stay with the out turn.
Yeah, I think that is the right turn to take. It's just a matter of getting to the outside of the broom in this spot.
Hard. Whoa! Whoa! Girl. No roll.
A little too thin that time.
I'm not able to hold the shooter, but did get rid of that shot, Stone.
Yeah.
Should go under. Unless you think you can make it on the inside. Try to storm Peel.
Okay, be able to see enough of this to throw Peel at it and just roll under their own.
Lead. Whoa. Yeah.
Just didn't come up enough for them.
No. Left that yellow one sitting second, I think. Maybe it might be shot. It's hard to tell.
I think I believe second yellow's shot, but it's
Yep, yellow is shot.
Okay, just bring it down a little bit.
just under the nose of this Team Morrison. Shot at the back of the 8-foot here.
The game on sheet 4 is over. St. George last score was posted
10-5.
8-3. St. George over Duncan. Shook hands over there.
Ella, yep. Okay, just no.
Okay, nose hit.
10-1. Okay.
You like that?
Yeah.
Like a quarter? Yeah. Think a third's good as well.
Yeah, and as you know, right after I said that not going to be sort of TikTok, here we go.
Oh, just missed that double again. Boy, everything's just been a hair off with these hits this end.
It's like,
Opportunity here for Team Blades to come around that red stone, the top of the 8-foot.
Yeah, it definitely curls enough that you can tuck around it.
It does.
Okay, we have to remember that it slides. And yeah. Like, they're just going like all out for the blank, so I think if we hit, like, they're making a double. Yeah. You know? So we're gonna go like just biting 4 foot. Like the second shot. Yeah. Okay. 15, 2, 53. Yeah, just gotta be full 8. Okay. But
Blades is employing the strategy of what does the other team not want me to do? Which is put lots of rocks in play because they want a blank.
That's
reward on that if for some reason
top 8. Okay, this will probably will you. A little wider.
I think it's a little light, so they're going early on this.
It's a little wider too, so they need to try to drag it towards that center line.
15 and 7. They're going to have to really work this.
Forward! You got it! Yeah, forward! Go!
All right.
Okay. It's not a bad spot.
No, it really is not. It
Still make it out turn low.
there is still a double there, but it's a little tricky.
Yeah, another inch and that would have taken that double away.
Got another result on sheet 1. They're pushing the rocks back after 7 ends. It's a score of 10-2, Henderson over McNutt.
I like it. I should be able to hold it, Becca. Like, soaps didn't do much.
Playing the double here.
This isn't bad.
Daniel's still.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, shoot. Probably should have.
Out-turn double attempt here. First shot for.
So there's two sheets that are finished now, and the sheet next door is kind of partway through the 8th end, so this team might be all by themselves in a few minutes.
Just over the top there on that double attempt.
Same. Yeah. A little more ice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like that.
All right, Blades is just going to try that come around again, I think.
What? Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Should be good.
Yeah, they're just talking about the ice. I think she was just put a little more.
Like, well, in theory.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, just like a foot. Yeah.
Just a little bit. Take it a little bit 2 feet further.
Last rock here for Cassidy Blades.
A little bit more. Top 4.
Top 4 is what you like to hear from your sweepers when you're in the house. Top 8 they changed, so they're going to have to go a little bit.
Hard! Only! Got a curl! Hard, Ella!
15-5. It's got the weight.
Yeah, weight is great. Just going to drag it to try to tuck it just a little bit more. Good sweep.
Yeah, good sweep.
What was it, Steph?
Well,
Just didn't quite get enough of it tucked around that red rock to avoid the double, but it made it very tough.
Still a tight double.
It really is.
Still a tight double, so she's going to elect maybe to just draw and take the 1 and then try to steal the 8th end.
And
So
I think you're right.
This is when it might be in the back of your mind that you've lost a couple of sheets out here, and you want to really be watching the time of these draws carefully in case the air temperature has done anything to the speed of the ice.
It's all right. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of heat you've just taken out of the building.
Yeah. It's a tight game on sheet 8 as well. It's tied at 4 right now.
Final shot here, Rebecca Morrison.
Just looking for full 4-foot.
Light's good.
Good.
Light's really good, it's all you. Starting to curl a little. Hard line. Hard line. Hard line.
Line only here.
Hard. Hard, good to go.
Trying to get around the top red.
Hard.
And they just clicked the red.
Yep.
And just took enough energy off that rock to come up a little short. So it's a steal of 1 here in the 7th for Team Blades. So we are up 4-3 Team Blades over Morrison at the end of the 2nd.
Sorry.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
Welcome back to our final end of play here. Team Blades leads 4-3 over Team Morrison.
Always step. Just to the dot. Right here. Line's good. Steps are all over curly.
Center line guards the call.
Gotta be big and tight.
Thanks for joining us this morning at the Stirling Classic at the Halifax Curling Club. Our women's event sponsored by Neon Train.
Yeah, Stu Cells is always a fantastic event. Jane, tell us what can people expect? What can the fans expect this weekend?
In terms of curling, or in terms of the fun that happens behind the glass?
Both, of course.
You're gonna get both. The curlers out here are provincial, national, world champions, Olympic champions. The talent is endless. You're going to see some fantastic curling, and then behind the glass we've got so much fun going on. There's live music here on Friday night thanks to the Gahan House Patch. There's going to be some floor curling on Saturday, which is a super fun thing for kids as well as adults to do. I saw a bunch of kids doing it a couple of weeks ago and just having a ball. And then on Saturday night is our East Coast party, because everybody wants to party like an East Coaster. And on Sunday, if all of that's tired you out, you come for a delicious and nourishing brunch. And all the while, you are watching some great curling and also socializing with these curlers, because a great many of them will go up and take part in those events as well. So if you have any curlers out here that you'd like to meet in person, this is a good opportunity to do that.
Yeah, and it's a no-charge event. Please, it's a come and watch, come and spectate. There is no fee at the door.
You guys like going right, or do you like going right in the corner?
And Friday night, I would recommend the live music. Halifax knows how to have a good live music party.
That is for sure. Stu Cells is just a fantastic supporter of curling in general. You know, several events in the Stu Cells series, and they're all, you know, a great time and great competition. You gotta thank Stu for his love for curling.
Yeah, absolutely. Without sponsors like Stu, it's that we wouldn't have these fantastic events. So thank you very much for Stu and his continued support of curling.
4. Okay. Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
You got it.
She
All right,
knew
well,
it
we're
too.
right
She
into
was
it.
a little heavy. She knew that. Apologized in there, but
Right into it here in the 8th end. Morrison has the hammer, looking to generate 2 points.
early advantage for Team Blades right now.
Top 4.
Tiny little mishap.
Top 4.
Sophie Jackson's last. Getting a little bit deep.
Hard. Yeah.
Sweepers seem to be working a little harder these last couple of lanes. I wonder if the ice is just tightening up a little bit on them.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Something that I hope they're all communicating to one another out there.
Oh. Okay. 15-9.
15-9. That's
still pretty quick.
Still pretty quick. Yeah, that's about where I would expect 15-9 to end up.
11.
Yeah, Isabel's had to make a couple good shots.
Easy. Curl. Hard curl. Hard back up.
10-5 looking to get this to curl. They want to keep their shooter.
No. Good
That
soap.
shooter is definitely going to hang on.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, well done. Nicely swept.
I still like here. Yeah. Just like, yeah. All right.
Blades is coming around that center guard again. Continuing to put the pressure on.
Yeah.
Airtight. Look the same. Line's good. Yeah, Swift. Step. Hard.
Switching sweepers to get this rock to curl a little more.
Hard. Hard step. Hard cross center.
This
Hard.
one is dragging.
It is.
Hard step.
15-2.
Really good sweep there.
Very well
right
done.
to the top 4, right behind that guard. I'll maybe see a little sliver of it, but definitely a great sweep there.
Do I come chat? Do I come talk?
We have a discussion here. Team Morrison on.
Yep, they're all going to come down and have a look. This is, again, another good opportunity for the front end to see how it's all building up in here so they can sweep most effectively.
Like chip, but
I think Danielle's fairly satisfied with that. Something, whether that's
Are you guys seeing like trying to chip this? I think we could still play like 11. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, she's looking at chipping out
I
that
think
line.
11 because if we chip this, I want to like move it enough that that still goes down here.
Yeah. So 11. It's good control weight to, as you heard, to get the chance to get that back one moving. We want to have enough energy to move it out.
Yeah, it's pretty important to kind of stick there somewhere in red.
And it's away.
Carl! Hard Carl! Hard!
Trying to get this to curl early.
Back up! Hard! Hard on the elbow.
It's,
Got that a little thinner than they wanted to, but we're still able to remove it.
Okay.
I think Blades is going to look at just kind of putting it right back there again.
Yeah. You heard 15. Top 4 foot.
top.
It's a real battle of Ontario over there on sheet 8 as well. It's tied. They're playing a 8th end, and I think it looks
Are you
like
back for
Inglis
it?
has
No,
hammer.
Hey, you're no line. Lily.
Right now, there's 3
Ella.
Laducia rocks in the house, so Inglis has to
Yep. For roll off.
position her first pretty well.
Yep.
14-4.
Yeah, it
just
was a little deeper than they were hoping, I think. Do you?
Yeah, they indicated they wanted a 15, they ended up with a 14-4, so
You like the freeze? I thought.
just kind of
Maybe the first.
ticked off their own at the back of the forefoot and rolled in front of the Morrison Redstone at the back.
4.
Yeah, unfortunately, also leaving a pretty nice
I
pocket
think the
there.
freeze, like,
Yeah.
top button's also good. I think top button's perfect, actually.
So Morrison's
Well, we
just
want
going
to
to be
sit,
looking
like,
at.
here.
Yeah, certainly get 2 stones in into that scoring area.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Just cross it then.
Jen Dodds on her first.
Line's good.
Top of the button is the call.
Hard curl.
Working for the curl here.
Hard, Becca. Really gotta go.
It's traveling well, though.
Yeah.
The weight's really good.
Unfortunately, the indicating back 8 foot, so it's a little warm.
Well, a straight freeze isn't the worst thing to happen, except to just a little bit. Okay, well, this gives Blades an opportunity to kind of throw the same type of weight and just
I like tapping
move
it
it.
back a bit.
Yeah, it was
Just a little
14
bit.
seconds on Jen Dodd's last one there, so
Back 8. Yeah, just back 8.
just kick that out of the forefoot and leave yourself sitting a nice group over there behind that guard.
Actually, like, just back 4. Just tap it back 4.
and again, you're going to want to see that 14 second wait.
Little more. Oh, line.
A little more. So back 8 foot, they're saying.
Oh, close. Oh. Lily, yep.
All right, here it goes. It's walking over. They got to scrape it to keep it straight.
Lily,
Yep.
hard on this one, Ella.
That's a
That
pretty
worked
good
out
shot.
very nicely. Yeah, it did. Yeah, 14.
It's a really good shot. Their shooter rolled right behind
14,
that
yeah.
guard. They are sitting 2, it appears, they being Blades.
Really close
So-
between these 2.
Morrison is now trying to decide who's second, but in the meantime,
Good if you maybe try and bump this.
That was really nice, really nicely managed shot by
I
the
said back 4 because I didn't want this to be like,
Team Blades.
yeah.
I don't know if you maybe
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm so impressed with
lose this and stay on top
the
of it,
poise of
keep that angle.
the curlers in this age group. They're just fearless,
Yeah, they certainly are.
and
Yeah. To kind of get it
it's
back
really
here,
impressive how hard they work. And
Yeah. You're probably
here they are in a tied game against
probably
some
get, like,
Olympic
2.
champions. You know?
Right,
I mean,
yeah,
it's
it's
not
a-
a tied game. Sorry, they're up 1.
Up 1,
Yeah, to like
putting the
7,
pressure
8.
on, certainly, yeah. Playing a very very nice game. Both teams are playing just a
Yep, really
well played game.
Yeah, nicely done. So Daniel Inglis picks up the win, 5-4. Thanks for joining us, everybody. I think we won the next draw that starts even
All right, Jen Dodds on her last.
Yeah, I don't mind less.
Mochi stuffs it. This is getting interesting here, yeah.
Easy. Whoa. Whoa.
They're close, so they curl on now.
Hard curl.
I'm trying to see what's happening on sheet 8.
Straight.
That game is over.
Yeah, Inglis won that game.
Inglis-
Oh, no,
Inglis
just
scored
a
a
wreck
point,
on the
okay.
guard. Wow, that just seemed to jump on them a little bit there at the end.
So I don't want them to be able to use it. But then they're gonna be.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
Playing Scottish Morrison. It's great when international teams travel to come play at our events.
This is the quick, all you, Steffi, if you have to. Just back four, 13-9.
Back four is where we are. And I think it might be a little bit stronger than that.
Back four might have been a little bit optimistic.
Yeah, they might have been a bit optimistic. We've seen that spot particularly fast. So
it is still hanging on.
14 seconds, just hangs on at the back of the house.
A little nibble. Morrison's just going to ignore it and go around the center guard. Maybe put up another center guard.
Yeah, I didn't see if they were looking to make two guard, double guard, or if they were coming around.
Probably does want another guard because it would be ideal if it was touching the center line.
Quite a bit of room. And looks like it's a double guard, 18-4.
And that one's touching the center line, so it's protected in its little spot for the front with the no-tick rule.
Like another one? Yeah.
All right. T-line draw.
Just watch it. All you? Whoa, 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 whoa. Running. Whoa. Whoa. All you, back four. Yep. 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 Right back.
No mistakes this time.
No.
Right up
nice
top
spot.
the tee line, way out on the wings. Far away from that cluster in the center, which is where Blades wants to pull the play. Morrison, on the other hand, is happy to clutter up the center. She's trying to steal to win this game.
Yeah. Into the house now.
Needs to curl.
Oh, it's a draw to the wings. That's for sure.
Hard curl.
Yeah.
Hard curl.
Out there.
Just it's hanging out a little bit on them.
Curl, curl.
Yeah, that just landed in the top 12, and it is partially or mostly open if Blades looks at it, but I think she's looking at appeal, which is awesome.
Yeah, good call here.
Yep.
Out turn peel.
Yep. Clear.
she gets them
Great
both
shot.
moving. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
so great
touched them
shot.
all. That's great. Yeah, well played.
Cleared that center area up perfectly. That was a fantastic shot.
Halfway tight here. Anyways.
Morrison's going to throw another guard up.
Yeah.
Continue to try to own that 4-foot area.
Okay, go bedroom. Line's good. Carl, when you can. Go, Carl.
It's a good shot. Center
Very
guard.
nice. Yep.
Blade's going to take it again. Keep that center path clear for herself.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's clean. Clean. Yep.
Another good peel.
Yeah. Very nice.
Front end can pat itself on the back saying, all right,
Halfway
done our
tight.
jobs.
And Jen Dodds put up another center guard.
Line's good. Line's good. Go low bedroom. Hard curl. Hard curl.
Good shot again. Right back to the center line. Nice tight guard.
Wanna play this?
Same peel again.
Yeah, the thought being that you want to try it with the other turn, you may get both. But again, I think the safe, agree with this. Keep the safe shot. You just played this, you know where it is.
I think so too. And I don't really think moving the one in the top 12 where it is that necessary.
Right.
It's the guard that's the problem with
That's
that
true.
one. So
Yeah.
make sure that you get rid of it.
Just like minimize.
But you know what? You don't.
All right. Jen Dodds is going to put this guard right back.
Gotta keep throwing the guards. Yep.
Yep.
It's the only way you're going to steal.
Period inch less ice.
Line's good. Hard for weight. Hard for weight. Hard for weight. Good sweep. Good Jen.
Exactly in the same spot. Very nice shot, Jen Dodds.
Precision curling.
Very, very nicely done. Yeah.
Comes up here
And
again.
another peel. Very nice.
Perfect. So, Morrison is going to probably throw that guard one
I
more
think
time.
so. Yeah, I think one more. You have to put one more up.
I kind of think so too.
Talking about half guarding that one in the top 12 foot, but as you said, that's not your winning shot there.
No,
You've left the
not,
entire
but maybe
4
what
foot
they're-
open.
Maybe what they're also thinking is to change the shot that Blades is throwing. So if you put this center guard up in the exact same spot again, she knows that exactly. You're really trying to hope to get a little mistake out of her at this point.
Yeah, I think you're right. So change the turn.
Change it a little bit.
Yeah, change the shot a little bit. Okay, let's call. We're gonna put the guard just the other side of the center line. not necessarily guarding that one in the 8 foot, maybe half guarding it. We really want to guard a half of the 4 foot.
You still want it in effect to be sort of a center guard, because what you'd love it is if she would beak it and then you could come around it with your next
on
one.
your last, yeah, exactly. Rebecca Morrison, her first shot here. Hey, guard.
Line's good. Only for weight. Only for weight. Yeah. And then I was like, no, I won't.
Yeah, sweepers are just getting this to be a nice zone 2 guard.
Yep. That's exactly where they indicated.
Blades is not going to think about this too hard. Just step right up and peel this one as well.
Maybe a hair less. Maybe even less. Yeah.
And again, here you need to trust the ice. You don't need to overthrow this. Peel's call.
No, just clean. Just clean.
Just clean is a nice thing to hear when you're a sweeper.
Certainly is. And away it goes. Very good.
All right, so now Morrison is probably going to come in the house somewhere. Sit 2. She looks like she's going to draw around her own. Top 12 over there.
Yeah, just bite the back of the 8 foot, or full 8 foot. Maybe leave it biting a bit of the 4 foot.
Yeah, and then you're inviting Blades to throw a draw to win the game.
Yeah. Last shot for Rebecca Morrison, this extra end. Draw to the back 8 foot.
What a great game this has been. Just well played by both teams.
Amazing, yeah. Very, very, very privileged to be part of this.
Full slide. Light's good. Wait all night. Wait all night.
Sweepers kind of just doing a hard clean on this one.
Yeah, light.
15-10 on this. It's a really nice weight.
It's a great line. Well, that's perfect.
Very nice shot.
Exactly what you call it. Exactly where it is. So now Blades has to come down and nibble in the 4. Get full 4 would be great.
Yeah, buttons the call.
Yep.
Final stone here, this extra end. 15-2, 15 is what the front end is asking for. So ice conditions held up throughout this entire game, even after losing 3 other sheets. It's fantastic work by the crew here.
Yes, yeah, just with the circumstances.
Today, what you'll see is one score, like Dutch
And it's off. Sweepers are going to be keeping this one clean all the way down. They're saying T, which is a great thing to hear when you're the person holding the broom and the person who just let it go.
If it's heavy.
Well, if it's heavy. Oh, okay. 14-4. This is a 14-5. It's a little warm. But it's going to slow down and stop for the shot, and well done. Well played game here.
For Team Blades, what a great game.
Yeah, the final in the extra end, Team Blades wins 5-4 over Team Morrison of Scotland. Join us again here at the Stu Sells Halifax, and don't forget, come on out, watch some great curling. Fantastic event, and it's free of charge for the whole family.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series, but you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stu a call.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform. We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with